Hi, I know I cannot be seen, but the motive of this video is to answer verbally to the video of Why Did Jesus Die? The interview with the so-called reptilian. First and foremost, I find quite amusing the fact that a third density being such as a reptilian, which happens to be a third density being such as humans, can channel through someone. That for me, first of all, it's quite amusing. Second of all, it's very strange for me to see how a reptilian would actually share this kind of information with people. And now, the fact about the talk of God and real and what's not real. The world is based on creation, and we're all creators. We came from a source, and that source happens to be what it's so called God. Now, we are all part of that source. Therefore, we have the power of creation. That is real. We're spiritual beings, not human beings. We are in this human body, which are portals towards our soul that allow us to live our lives as we do in this dimension. So therefore, we are real, and we are part of what you so called God, or God itself, or Source, or the Great Intelligence, or whatever you want to name it. It does make sense for a reptilian to say that we are not that, because obviously reptilians, the last thing they want is for us to understand who we really are. Now, this is not about ego. Acknowledging that you are part of God is one of the foremost things that leads you to be humble about it. Because then you understand it's about love and it's about you being a part of everyone, not just yourself. And that's not ego. Ego happens to be when someone wants to manipulate others in order to make them believe they have the truth, when in fact it's a bunch of lies to control the rest of humanity, like reptilians do, among many other races that are uninvited invading our Earth. Now, I don't believe in this interview because I in fact believe that it's not true. I do not believe reptilians can channel through humans. I believe there can be reptilian hybrids in humans, but this girl is saying or actually demonstrating that she's having a channeling through a reptilian. That I don't believe to be true. I don't believe the words she or he or whatever is trying to explain in this video because first and foremost they're nonsense. It just seems like someone's on drugs and trying to make a point and try to call attention. It is unfortunate for people to see this and actually happen to believe it's somehow true. It is not true. Acknowledging that God is part of yourself and you are part of God is a humble situation because that's when you acknowledge that you're part of love and light and that it's not about you, it's about everyone being one. So it's not about ego. And now with reality, the reality part is that what we create manifests, which is another attribute that we possess that reptilians don't want us to acknowledge. But we can. And why it does not happen instantly? Because it takes time, effort for creation, and for it to cope with all of the energy flow that it's in the universe. And now, we die, yes, our physical bodies die. Our spirit beings live forever, and therefore we are a part of God, and therefore we are very real. What reptilians could be angry about is that we have the capacity to go through the fourth dimension and still go further and further and evolve. Reptilians stay at third dimension, and that's the far as they can get. Once we get to fourth dimension, they stay behind and they cannot manipulate nor control us anymore. That's my answer.